AFL team?
Hawthorn.
Favourite position?
I like the ruck, but I'll probably be playing a lot of forward this year.
Most annoying teammate?
Tyler Cunningham.
Funniest teammate?
Sam Turner. Long way.
Funniest football moment?
Yeah, that was a tough one. Probably one of my mates when we were playing. He had a bit of a niggle all day from a bloke, and in the end just banged his chest and threw the arms out and said, "Let's dance." So we got a bit of a laugh from everyone. We still give him a bit to this day. So
Did he win?
no, nothing happened. It was just everyone laughed at him.
Greatest achievement?
A couple of premierships at Tumbarumba.
AFL team you support?
St Kilda.
Favourite position?
Centre.
Most annoying teammate?
Ryan Pollard.
Funniest teammate?
Troy Curtis, easy.
Funniest football moment?
Watching Troy Curtis celebrate a goal.
Greatest achievement?
Winning 4 premierships again, mate.
Hello, I'm Lauren Markham and thanks for joining us for another season of AFL Riverina TV, brought to you by our partners, the TV production students at Charles Sturt University. Well, that was a little introduction to 2 players who've stepped up into coaching roles in the Farrer League this season, Kirk Hamblin at North Wagga and Marrar's Matt Molkentin. The Bombers have a tough road trip to kick off their season, taking on Colliamberley, who have recruited well, while North Wagga are at home to another team that's picked up a few players, the Northern Jets. CSU will be hoping to get their season off to the ideal start against Barellan, and at the Rock, the Premiers host East Wagga Coringal. It was an epic grand final last year, and the man to kick the winning goal was Pies veteran Dale Hugo. Our cameras went along to find out a little more about Dale and the grand final rematch at this year's season launch.
Your favourite AFL team?
Hawthorn.
Your favourite position?
In the centre.
All right. Your most annoying teammate?
Casey Hillary.
Your funniest teammate?
Probably Andy Carey.
All right. Your funniest football moment?
I don't reckon I've got one.
Really? Not even the bus trips? Your away trips have got to be good.
Actually, yeah, the bus trip that Mitch Fennessy actually did a little bit of a wee in his pants was pretty funny.
All right, that's good. Your greatest achievement?
Probably the 2 premierships.
How's the pre-season been at East Wagga and what can we expect this year?
Pre-season's been pretty steady and a bit lower key than the last couple of years. But we've got done what we need to get done and what to expect. I don't know yet. Yeah.
Who do you rate as the most dangerous player or players in your competition this year?
Look, there's a number of good players in our competition now. I don't know if there's the most dangerous. I'd normally suggest that any opposition player that's got the footy is the most dangerous player.
That's a great answer, actually. Do you think the competition has changed in recent years, and if so, in what way?
Yeah, look, I think there's been some good trends that have really differentiated the Farrer League from the RFL, and I think the main one there is the influx of quality key position players into the Farrer League. You know, there's a lot of high class key backs, key forwards, ruckmen that are sort of in the Farrer League at the moment.
The process has been pretty full on actually, as I'm not much of a runner or a triathlete or anything like that, but yeah, it's been pretty hard, and I reckon the club will be fairly strong again this year.
Who should we be looking forward to seeing from your team this year?
I think Nick Hull. This time last year he hadn't trained, he'd had a back operation in January. He's been flat out since about November and hasn't missed a training session, so I'd say keep out for our big behemoth.
And who will be your 2016 club champion?
I think James Creasy.
Who will be the 2016 Premier in the Farrer League?
Probably East Wagga.
Who will be the 2016 League best and fairest in your competition?
We'll say probably Tommy Yates.
I think at this stage you'd have to sort of suggest the Rock or North Wagga are probably the 2 that are closest.
All right. Who will be the 2016 best and fairest in your league?
Brad Turner from Marrar.
So, a huge game to kick off what will be a very interesting year in the Farrer League. As we mentioned, we also caught up with the new coaches of North Wagga and Marrar last week, and we'll leave you with Kirk Hamblin and Matt Molkentin to wrap up our Round 1 preview of the Farrar League. See you next week.
How's the pre-season been and what can we expect to see from the team this year?
It's been a pretty heavy workload pre-season, I suppose. A lot of running, a lot of gut running, a lot of time trials. Just working a lot of fitness and basic skill base, and so you can probably expect a fast, flowing, exciting brand of footy, very attacking, so should be good.
It's been a tough, intense pre-season. You can expect some hard, tough footy from us. Plenty of fresh acts.
Who do you rate as the most dangerous player or players in the competition?
It'd have to be Chris Gordon. If he can capture the form he had at the RFL a couple of years ago, it'd have to be him.
Do you think the competition has changed in recent years, and in what way?
Look, I've only been in the competition 1 year, but I think already I could see the improvement in the competition, and with the camp players coming down, all the players that clubs have recruited, I think the league will get stronger.
Yep.
I think I'll put a couple there. So Nate Dowdle, I think after a year off and not having the coaching role, I think he'll be probably the premier player. I think I've got Abbo there as well, and Chris Gordon coming across from Gully. I think he'll be very handy. So,
What are you looking forward to seeing from your team this year?
Young Jakey May's had a great pre-season, played really good in all practice matches, so I'll be looking forward to seeing him play.
Nick Molkentin, he's come up from Lavington. He's had a couple of years in the O&M, so he's going to be very important to us. And also, I think Brad Turner, who missed a lot of last year, he's influential to our side. So if we get him, he's fit and ready to go for a full season. Done most of the pre-season, so he'll be definitely one to watch.